Hello, Central Family. I'm Matt Mazzoni, Director of the Music Ministry, and tonight I'd like to share with you a special musical offering. Last October, we hosted the Missouri Baptist University Chorale in a performance of Gabriel Fauré's choral setting of the Requiem. Now, let me tell you a little bit about what that is. A Requiem is a setting of the Latin Mass, and specifically it's the funeral Mass, meaning that it would be said or sung at a funeral. It takes its name from the first line of the text, which in Latin reads, Requiem aeternam dona eis Domine, et lux perpetua luceat eis. And so to translate that, it means, grant them eternal rest, O Lord, and may perpetual light shine upon them. Now, there are several famous examples of Requiem Masses by classical composers, including Mozart, Berlioz, Verdi, Duruflé. There are Requiem-like pieces by Brahms. There's Britain's War Requiem, and of course we have this one by Fauré. A lot of times a Requiem can take on a very dramatic tone because it deals with matters of life and death, and particularly judgment. And sometimes composers like Verdi and Mozart and Berlioz write these incredible scenes of judgment inside the music that can be extremely exciting to listen to. But Fauré's approach is very different. He wrote this piece in commemoration of his father, and he wrote it, I think, to be performed in a church, not in a concert setting necessarily, but to be performed as part of a funeral. It doesn't dwell on dark themes of judgment, but rather it takes a very tender approach and embraces a mood centered on comfort and consolation and hope. The last movement in particular, I think, gives a good example of this hope. The movement and the text of the movement is entitled In Paradisum, which would mean in paradise. And the setting of this would be the end of a funeral where everyone is processing back out of the church. The translation of this music that is sung is like this. May the angels lead you into paradise, and may the martyrs receive you at the arrival and lead you to the holy city Jerusalem. May the choirs of angels receive you, and may you have eternal rest. Fauré sets this music with this gentle undulation that was originally in the harp over this very calm, serene harmony. And then the sopranos sing this melody, sing this text of the angels leading you into paradise. And their voices really would represent the angels. And it really gives us this beautiful picture of being ushered, of a soul being ushered into heaven, into this eternal peace and rest and comfort dwelling in this magnificent grace of D major. And the piece comes then to rest in the same way, in this such a beautiful way, in such a gentle way. So, overall, I think this magnificent piece of music bears a message of peace in a very chaotic world. I hope that listening to it gives you a sense of God's gentle hand and His grace abiding with you wherever you may be. Now, you can find the link in this email that this devotional came in. You can find the link to the video. It's a YouTube video. And I've also included a link to the complete text of the Requiem so that you can either read it on your own or you can listen with the text there and see all of these beautiful ways that text is illuminated in the music. So please welcome the Missouri Baptist University Chorale, directed by Dr. Jordan Cox, accompanied by our very own Dr. Kathy Benton, organist. And most of all, we just pray that you will know God's abiding love and grace as you listen to this music.